I used to date someone, and I brought that lifestyle into the bedroom. And
so you mean like you did like stripteases for this partner?
Yes, I met her in the club.
Oh.
Yeah, I met her inside of the strip club one night, and honestly,
a match made in hell.
Yo, I'm telling you, it was the most toxic thing.
Of course.
Ever.
This person, yes, because they have to know that the way you met is how you meet other people.
Exactly.
So I can imagine the insecurity.
Exactly.
It's like when two people meet cheating.
Exactly.
Welcome, friends. I'm so happy to be back here at Ready Steady Studio. That's right. I am here with a, how do I say this? One of the classic desperate housemaids of New York City.
That was cute. That was cute.
I was going to call this video Desperate Housemaids of New York City. But you got booked up with your clients and they couldn't come out. And that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, that is a good problem to have. My company name is Maid LLC. We're a residential cleaning company. I work throughout New York and some parts of New Jersey. And yeah, we do it all, baby.
So I have cooked up some really crazy ready, steady questions for, is it
Raquel.
Raquel. I was able to get a DM from you in regards to your business, and what we do here on this channel is promote local businesses. Support your local businesses, friends. You'll have to forgive me. As you know, we don't do things rehearsed. We don't talk. I don't tell you what we're shooting before you get here. So if I ask questions that you don't want to answer, you tell me the safety word, okay? You have a safe word?
Pineapples.
Okay, so pineapples. So if I ask you something that you don't want to answer, feel free to say pineapples. As you can see, I have a whole list here.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Well, I have a lot of answers for you.
Oh, I'm excited
to be here.
So you have a business.
Yes.
What is your business called?
Maid LLC.
Okay, so Maids. Now, where did you come up with the concept of Maids?
So actually, I was sitting in my living room one day, doing nothing. And I was really depressed, and I just didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know where I was going, and I thought to myself, I need to clean my house. It was so bad. It was so bad. You could tell somebody lived there who was so sad. And I thought to myself, as I'm cleaning, trying to get my life together, I could be doing this and making money. And then I just did it. I started doing the research. I started digging into it. I started looking at the requirements for the state that I was in.
You essentially were inspired by depression.
Yeah, I was really sad.
I love it. It's almost like you turned your coke into
Yeah, exactly.
From coke to cash, baby!
Actually, I found out now, 2 years later, there's actually another company with the same name as me, but in a different state. So I actually had to do the research and get the legal advice and stuff. And just as long as I don't plan to expand in their region, I'm good. So
you decided to get the other 49 states and don't worry about that?
Exactly.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, 25 years old. So you're doing big things for a 25-year-old.
I'm trying. I'm doing a lot of different things to get to where I think I want to be. It's just
baby steps.
Yeah, and you have to walk in the dark a little bit before you see the light.
What is the wildest thing you've ever found?
Marijuana.
Really?
I find it all the time. Sometimes like big portions.
You mean like bags or like random nugs?
No, like bags. Actually,
just
you know
bags?
what? I take that back. The weirdest thing I've ever found was these satanic sweaters. They had like pentacles all over them. It had like Hebrew written on it.
Really?
And I was so scared to touch it because you just never know anymore.
Oh, you're superstitious, ain't you?
Yeah,
that's
super,
funny.
because I don't play with that stuff.
Oh my god, okay. Any obvious murder scenes?
No, but one time I actually walked into a house and I went into the storage closet to make sure everything was clean, organized in there. It was a deep clean. And I'm looking through the bags and stuff, through some of the wrapped up garbage bags in there, because I'm wondering storage bags.
Terrifying.
Let's see what it is. And it's always terrifying, that moment when you don't know what's gonna be there. And I pulled out a blanket, there was blood all over it.
Good God.
But it looked more like a nosebleed, not like a murder. But at first glance, I assumed that and I panicked. I called the owner. I was like, look, you have a bag with blood.
Could also be the reason that a lot of people have blood on their sheets from time to time.
Yeah, lady situation.
Have you ever cleaned any places that were scary or maybe like intense, upon arrival?
Not yet.
Oh,
I'm
good.
waiting for it.
The grossest cleaning gig you've ever done?
I haven't had a gross one yet.
Oh, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
I get a lot of good people.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Must be nice. Now, I've taken some time to peep some of your brochures of your company, and I see that you offer services like balls deep.
Yes.
How many clients try to smash?
Okay, so I actually have a disclosure at the bottom.
I didn't read the disclosure. I didn't read the disclosure. So sorry.
Most
Of
people
course not.
don't.
Was there a
But,
disclosure? I didn't know that until you just said it. That's funny.
so I have a disclosure at the end of it. This states that we don't sell sex. I don't run a prostitution. But the reason behind the sexual names of the products are because of the opportunity that comes with it. Like, my Polish Me package comes with our women coming in lingerie. It's a little bit more sexy. That's for the people who like to sit and watch the women clean. And then also I have Balls Deep, which is our deep clean package. I have the 69, the in and out. And those are our move in, move out packages. Yeah, I have a lot of great names. I came up with them
Genius
by
marketing.
myself.
Right. Don't even try it, all right? So do they try to smash?
Not yet.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
I have had clients hit me up and ask prior to me coming. It's never happened while I'm there.
Do you have any cleaning gigs that you avoid?
Oh, absolutely. People that I know from the past. And I'll be a little bit more clear about that. Anyone who I have went to junior high school with or high school, don't ask me to come to your house and clean. Because I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to get to know you again. And I don't want to be friends. We weren't friends then. Why would we be friends now? Like, think about it. Make it make sense.
Hold on now.
But
Hold on.
if they're serious, I'll send one of my girls, but it won't be me.
But hold on now. Maybe you were just an intimidating motherfucker.
No. I was very in fact, I got bullied.
Okay.
I was very nice.
So don't come with that shit.
Yeah, you had all opportunity.
When doing your jobs and sending out staff and sending out people to clients, are they equipped for danger? Like, do they have it in them in case that someone wants to get grabby or handsy, or they think that, because chances are, I imagine, if they're asking you to come in character, they're gonna be there and they're gonna be like,
yeah,
watching and stuff like that.
So actually, the clients who do purchase my Polish Me package, they have to sign a contract stating that they are aware that there are no sexual acts being done, there is no touching of any kind, and anything that my women consent to, that's between you and that woman. They are allowed to carry mace, knives, things like that. I do always see what they have before they go out because I want to make sure my clients are not in danger.
Do you dance while you clean?
I have, yeah. When I get booked for the Polish Me package, the women will come in lingerie, and that can be anywhere from like a nurse's uniform, a student, even a maid. The maid is the most popular, obviously.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but my schoolgirl's been getting more popular.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's because I have like the teacher look. So, throw on the glasses and it's like brown.
Oh, shit.
Yes, but I do dance because I have danced. I still dance now in clubs.
This is a weird question, but I'm going to ask it. So, do you have a cleaning song that you love to listen to?
I'm going to give that to Tory Lanez. I love his lavender sunflower song.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my jam. I don't know, like it makes me like want to, I don't know about anybody else, but do not sit with outside clothes on the bed. It just, I think about all of that, like the germs, the bacteria. That's how you bring home all kinds of stuff.
Huh. So do you not sit on your bed at home unless you're naked?
Exactly.
Really?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Once I walk in, I strip.
Wow.
I hate wearing clothes. Like, I wouldn't walk outside naked, but why not in my house? It's my house.
So now that we've wrapped up the Ask a Maid portion of our segment here, we're gonna go to Ask a Mistress. Now, if I may ask you questions, if that's okay. Remember, you keep your safe word if I ask you anything too personal. Okay. You were a dancer previously.
Yes.
And currently?
Yes.
Oh, you still dance?
Yes.
Oh, dirty double dipper.
Yes.
Who do you think you are?
I'm a
Okay.
bad bitch.
Okay, I love it. Do you like dancing?
I love dancing. I think dancing saved me when it came to that depression. Okay, so a lot of people get dancing misconstrued.
Misconstrued.
Yeah, you get it. They actually see dancing as like a hoe phase. Like, this is what hoes do. And that's not true. I have met doctors, nurses, lawyers dancing. That they're dancers, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they are dancers. They're in college, in fucking med school, in law school, and they're still dancing because you know what? The money is right.
Wow. You know, I've never been to a strip club.
No? I never went like to throw money. It was hard when I first got into it to actually find a club that let me dance there.
Really?
Because I was a little bit, well, a lot thicker than I am right now.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Really?
dancing actually helped me get my body in shape. It helped me build that strength, build the core muscles, and it also taught me how to network with a wide range of people.
Have you also bartended?
Yes, I have. I actually,
And
right
you?
now, I'm bartending a little bit more often. For a long time, I danced in New Jersey and Philadelphia. And the club scene is completely different from New York.
Really?
Yes, very, very different. In Jersey and in Philadelphia, the clubs are like, the strippers are the main event. If they doing tricks, if they're dancing, there's money, you know, that is what you came for, not the bartenders. But in New York and some places in Philly, the bartenders are who the customers come to see. They don't come to see the dancers. So when that money is being thrown as a dancer, it's hard to swallow that it's for the bartenders. If the stage is in the middle of the club and the bar is around the stage, all the money that falls on the floor, that's the bartenders.
Whoa.
So if that money don't make it to the stage, baby, I'm sorry. That's your L. It sucks.
Yeah.
Since it's all about the dancers, when you get on that stage, baby, you feel like a star.
Really?
Like a superstar. Honestly, dancing is what boosted my confidence from 0 to 100.
During your stripping and shit like that, like, did you ever work the day shift?
Yes. Only when I got to New York, though.
Oh no!
Yeah. They tried to play me. They were like, I don't know if you're ready for a night shift. I was like, what? They were like, yeah, these girls are monsters. I was like, you don't know me.
So,
you don't know how I make my money?
what would you say in your experience is the difference between day shift and night shift?
Oh, absolutely.
It's day and night, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. You're gonna meet a whole different crowd. It's a whole different ball game. Like, in the day shift, girls are a little bit catty because there's not as much money. So you kind of have to worry about, like, stepping on each other's toes and, like, talking to regulars. Like, and there's unsaid rules in the club.
Wow.
There are no, like if you step on a shorty's toes, you already know. All hands up. Like, you better be ready. At night, it's more like a fake it till you make it game. Like, everybody want to be popping. Everybody want to look like they got it, you know? And the dancers, again, we have this unsaid rules. Like, if I'm talking to someone, you don't come and talk to them. You know, if this is my regular, you already know. And it's okay if you don't know, but you need to recognize. Everybody needs to be aware of what's going on.
Sure. Have you had fights?
No, actually, I've never had a fight in a club. I mean, thank God, but
you've been holding it down. That means, you've been.
Yeah, I'm a
been
real
fair.
ass bitch.
Okay.
I keep it a buck, and I don't stop nobody's bag. If I'm fucking with somebody and they tell me, oh, I like that girl, well, let's bring her over here. Like, let's all make some money, you know?
Chip in, absolutely.
You gotta keep the money flowing, because if the money ain't flowing, we ain't growing.
You ever have to deal with people that don't tip or like aren't?
Oh, for sure.
Is that a big thing? That's a. How common is it?
So common.
Oh God!
You have to. That's again why I said, like, you have to be aware. You need to be watching. Like, some girls, they go to the club to get fucked up. You can't do that. And I know it sounds corny, but I like to be sober in the club.
Well, you're working.
Yeah, but I'm
on the
also
clock.
partying. I could drink. I could do drugs. I could do everything that the clients are doing. But it's about where my headspace is. It's about how much money I want to make.
Yeah.
And I want to keep track of my money. I want to make sure I'm not going to lose no money. Because that has happened to me before too. I got so twisted I lost money. Like, you know, it happens. Like,
and no one's going to say anything to you. Like,
At
by
all.
the way, you dropped...
yeah, they're going to pick it up.
Yep.
Shit, I've done it.
Oh.
I've done it. You know? It ain't my fault you did see, like, you know?
Don't get sloppy. And you won't lose your money.
Exactly. But, you know, you have to watch, because some clients will pull out a $20, get $20 in singles, and be all night with that same $20 singles, waiting for the right girl to come for him to give her 20 singles.
Oh, God.
Unspoken rule is the regular thing. That's a really big one, because that's what causes the most problem. If I'm in a club and I have some regulars coming and all the women know he comes to see me every night at 9 o'clock, he's coming to see me, I don't want to see none of y'all girls with him.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah.
Like, they come just to see this person?
Yes. That's how you get sugar daddies.
Oh my God.
Yeah, baby.
I'm shocked because I've never been, so I don't know the ins and outs, but like, I'm just shocked because it's like, she's working, right? So, whatever like bond you think you have, like, it's business.
Well, they're coming for a fantasy. We are there to fulfill the fantasy that they're coming to see. And again, the unspoken rule is like, that's my client. I fulfill his fantasy. I'm who he comes to see. Don't step on my toes. And it's okay if you're a new girl and you don't know.
Yeah.
But
sure.
somebody or I will let you know. Oh, that's me, boo. Like, and women, it's not as disrespectful as some women make it seem, because we do have to work with respect for each other. Because a lot of clubs don't tolerate fighting in the club. If there's an issue, you gotta swallow it till y'all leave.
The guys, do they ever like OD or get too touchy or?
Oh, I had a guy lick inside my ear one time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really weird.
And what do you do in a situation
I
like
smacked
that?
the shit out of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if the security is good, that wouldn't have happened, because security is there to protect you. And even if security is not paying 100% attention to you, they need to be still aware of everything going on around you, because you're how they get paid. One time I was actually in a champagne room with a client, and
Oh my God, the champagne room is real?
yeah.
I thought
No, there is no
song.
sex.
No, I thought that was a song or whatever. Like, wow, okay.
But with this one client, he was so intoxicated, and I had that gut feeling like, dang, maybe I shouldn't go to the back with him. This will kind of be like taking advantage. But he was persistent, so I went with him, and I'm dancing, pussy in his face, bam, shaking that ass, And he went and he licked.
Oh.
He went and licked. Yeah, it was so uncomfortable, so disgusting. I felt disgusting afterwards because I was completely nude, and he caught a good lick up there, right to the butthole, But, I had him removed. I still got paid, so I don't care. But, I went to the back. I had to scrub that ass.
Yeah, you gotta go wash. Now I gotta wash my ass.
Yeah, and you always want to be careful too, because a lot of women have sex in the clubs and things like that. And I mean,
All right, so you lied.
Some women do.
So they do have sex.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you don't get caught. Because in a lot of clubs you can't do that. But there are clubs you can.
Do you ever get attracted to someone that you're working with?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
attractive guys and stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Even when I am big with the lesbians that come
Okay.
to the club, and whew,
I'm sorry, are you a lesbian?
I'm bisexual.
Okay, you're bisexual, but
Yeah.
okay. But you clearly have a passion for lesbians.
Yeah.
That's hysterical. Okay, so
Girls know when a girl likes girls.
gaydar is a real thing.
Yeah. But your gaydar could be off because I've met like lesbian looking women who were strictly dickly.
And I've gotten my by girls that said that they were strictly so they had their mouth and they you're feminine, you have a feminine body. And
You do have like feminine traits and I
feminine
love
features.
it. That's great.
it's great.
I think I have
bring on the
masculine
lesbians.
features.
Yo, let's go out and see who gets more lesbians. Me and you.
I think you.
So, you think
I
so?
think I have like a more masculine like appearance. I don't know. I get like that. I act like a nigga a lot.
No, I just think that you're very boss. For
Yeah,
sure.
thank you.
Yeah,
That's what I
it's
think.
not, where was your first gig as a dancer?
Bare Exposure in Atlantic City.
Oh, Atlantic City!
Yes.
I love Atlantic City.
I love that club, but I have not yet been invited back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get your first gig as a dancer?
Okay, so actually, I was a bottle service girl at a club right across the street, Delilah's Den. And I'm not really sure what happened there, honestly. And one day, one of the dancers came to me and she was like, "Why are you not dancing? Like, you look so good." And I was like, "You think I would make money?" Like, joking about it. And she was like, "Dude, you would make so much money." And so instead of going to audition at the club I was already working at, I decided to go across the street. And it was like a not fully nude club, but it was some kind of nudity. So I knew, oh, they're making more money there. Because the club I was working at was go-go. You had to have your clothes on, you danced on the pole.
What kind of strip club is that?
Exactly.
That's something I wanted to touch on too, is that you are pretty open that depression and things like that are real things for you. Does this, working in sex work or working in dancing or stripping or whatever the hell people want to call it, like, does that have an effect on you mentally? Does it make you feel a way when like the party's over and you go home?
Absolutely.
Does it have a feel?
Absolutely.
Does it have a weight?
Yeah. So I actually suffer from BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. So this particular job, even my cleaning job, actually, like, it does take a toll on me. Like, sometimes after the work is done and you felt good going into it, but like when it's over and you're getting ready to go home and you gotta clean all the dirt off of you and you have to think about the things you had to do to make that money.
Wash off all the sin.
Yeah, like taking a shower in holy water. It really does take a toll on you. It kind of makes you feel like garbage sometimes. Even like the way people treat you because you're a dancer. For a long time, people like...
Stigma.
Yeah, the stigma. It's so much slander when it comes to being a dancer that it's traumatizing. It makes you feel like less than a person. But I learned through that feeling, fuck you guys, I'm awesome and I'm making more money than you. And also, you work so hard and you come to spend it on me. So obviously I'm doing something that you're not finding.
I was a reality TV actor, and then I went to bartending school.
Oh wow.
To learn bartending. And because I thought I do TV, people will pay me to come just guest bartend, from the show I was doing.
Yeah.
And I made nothing bartending, but when I went to a gay bar, and I made,
you're so hot.
and I make the drink and smile and wink, like I would do so well, and it felt dirty. I was like, oh.
It feels like you're cheating on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have pink and blue hair, which people often mistake for the bi flag.
Oh, I was thinking Harley Quinn.
Oh, really? See,
Am I like naive or something?
no, I just like the colors. There's literally no reason why I do this. I mean, I also like wear split shirts and split pants. I know a lot of friends of mine that have OnlyFans. They have, they're sex workers, if you will. I hate the way that sounds, by the way. But you know, like they work in an industry that is involving with sex, and it's definitely, it has a toll. How do you address it? How do you, you know, do you sleep?
I sleep all day. No, I'm kidding. But I do try to get a lot of rest, and I try to separate the lives, the lifestyles, turning on and off that switch. Like, I can be a slutty girl, but then I could be a fucking businesswoman, or I could be a fucking gangster. You know, it depends. Like, you have to learn how to separate those things. And if you can't separate them, they will eat you. My first year of dancing, it ate me up. Like, just like the thought of like, oh my God, like now I'm gonna go home and lay in a bed with someone I'm actually with. And do they have those fantasies of me? Am I fulfilling their fantasies? Like, all of those things will come to your mind, yeah. And you have to learn to separate a job from reality. I mean, I don't mind putting on lingerie and acting a fool and dancing on a pole and stuff for my lover, but I want money.
I don't believe that shit.
Why?
I don't believe that, like, I just feel like if you're a chef, the last thing you want to go do is go home and cook.
And yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So that's why
Well, I could do it, but like, do I want to? Don't you appreciate when your woman is confident in herself, when she feels good being herself?
Sure, but I get, you know, I'm a selfish piece of shit.
I am too. I'm fake selfish.
But I'll admit, I wouldn't be with them, and they wouldn't be in my bed if that wasn't already there. I was a BDSM dominant for like maybe 4 years.
Oh wow, I've always wanted to try that.
Really?
Yeah, like I've always wanted
No, I
to
meant
maybe
like
try
really,
like dominatrix.
you don't
or
do it.
something.
You have a business that starts with the word madam, and you're wow.
I mean, I'm into it personally. Like, I could do it with my partner, but I've never like got paid to beat the shit out of someone. I'd love that.
Oh, you should. I think you would probably do very well.
I used to date someone, and I brought that lifestyle into the bedroom. And
So you mean like you did like stripteases for this partner?
yes, I met her in the club.
Oh.
Yeah, I met her inside of the strip club one night, and honestly,
A match made in hell.
yo, I'm telling you, it was the most toxic thing
Of course.
ever.
This person, yes, because they have to know that the way
Yeah.
you met is how you meet other people.
Exactly.
So I can imagine the insecurity.
Exactly.
It's like when two people meet cheating.
Exactly. You learn that no one is your dream match in that setting, because would you be there if you weren't working there?
Ooh.
It's always something. It's always something. And I'm not married, by the way. I have this ring for relationship purposes.
He's a liar. You just said all that, pero you've never gotten involved in BDSM.
No.
That's hilarious, considering as a dominant, you give your submissives a contract that state everything you just said.
Oh, really?
Keyword being consent.
Yeah.
It's
Consent
crazy.
is major. You know, I wish someone would come to me and be like, hey, be my little slave bitch.
You
Look
have
at the
sub in
contract, and I have a sub in me.
Oh, shocking.
I mean, I'm gonna only be submissive to who I feel can
The right
dominate
person,
me.
yes.
Yeah.
Has to be someone that you feel worthy
Exactly.
of course. So what would you consider to be a keeper? Guy or girl?
Okay. So as a woman, I like a woman with not only potential, but the ability to show and produce the product of the potential. You know, like, potential is just something that's there, but hasn't been done yet.
Sure.
I need someone with not only potential, but the effort to do so. Like,
Drive.
exactly, you need drive. Like, you need that ambition, that wanting to be better. I think that for both men and women, like, I look for that very deeply, like that ambition. Like, I need to know that you see yourself somewhere else than right here 5 years from now.
Raquel, where can people find you?
It's Madam Maid's LLC on Instagram and Facebook. You can also add my personal page, which is Raquel's World. And then on Facebook is also the same thing, Madam Maid LLC. If you want to book anything like that, it's all over my socials.
Support your local businesses, folks. And thank you so much for coming on to my
Thank you for
show.
having
Thank
me.
you for being on the channel. I'm so excited that you actually came out. I'm glad I got to grill you with questions both about multiple personalities that you have going on right now. You are living so many different lives. You are going 90 miles an hour, and I'm stoked for you.
You have to. Honestly, in this industry and these days, you gotta get it. You gotta do it. Stop waiting.
So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and do the work. And I love you so, so much.
And I love you too.